Okay, everybody, what's going on? I'm your guy and your host, Dollar Bilsco, of the Back and Forth Show right here on YouTube.com. Oh, yeah, we're about to get into a little something right quick. I won't keep you holding too long, but I wanted to talk about what we're seeing here since Trump has been uh, inaugurated back into the office, reelected, so to say. Um, Forgive me, trying to get over a cold right quick. So if you hear me sniffling from time to time, is that's what that is. But I do want to say this. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share as much as you can. Let everybody know that you're checking out the Back and Forth Show right now. Let me turn my phone off as well. All right, so here's the deal. Who are the original immigrants, aliens, and tethers? Isn't it funny how those people, the dominant society right now, they just think what they're doing isn't something that should have been done to them. All right. Because in my opinion, the original aliens, immigrants, and tethers are the Europeans that showed up on the shores of not just this country, but all the other lands across the world when there was all indigenous people before they showed up. They showed up unannounced, uninvited, and unwanted and never left. Now, here on this place that they call America, which is still considered stolen property, okay, they've unalived 77 million of the indigenous people that were here way before them. And then these people got their damn nerve to try to call themselves shutting the border down, sending people back to their country. I wish there had been something like that back then when they showed their asses up unwanted, uninvited, and unannounced. See, this is what I learned about the dominant society. Everything that they say about us is really them projecting their bush on us. So when they call you savages, no, they were the original savages. All right. When they call you alien, they were the original aliens. When they call you immigrant, they are the original immigrants. They're the ones with all these millions and millions and millions of anchor babies. And got their damn nerve to have something called Homeland Security. Well, let me tell you something, Esau. This ain't your home, and it sure the hell it ain't your land. All right, look at this. Let's go through this right quick. Scipio, his first name is Leo, but Leo Scipio Africanus. He's the guy who defeated Hannibal, all right, back in the day, and then had the nerve to call the land after him. That's where the name Africa comes from. Before him, the place was called either Kemet or Kush. But now that he has so-called conquered the land, they named it after him. That's what a lot of these that's what a lot of those people do. They name land after them, after they've so-called conquered it. All right. That is their history. And the thing is, this has to stop. Why do you think we're called African Americans? Why do you think our brothers and sisters in the islands are called Jamaicans, or you know what I'm saying? Our people over in Haiti, they're called Haitians. These are the names that were given to them because the white man has stole their land and named it after themselves. Here's one on the screen. Amerigo Vespucci was an Italian explorer and navigator from Florence who participated in the voyages of discovery for Spain and Portugal between 1497 and 1504. That's where you get the name America from. Now, people would think by default, well, I thought Christopher Columbus discovered America. Why is this place called Columbia? That's the reason why you have Columbia in some places, Columbia or Columbus. They still name things after Christopher Columbus, but the whole mass of this land is named after Amerigo Vespucci. So that's where you get your name America from that guy right there. All right. Let's take a look at this deep. Let's look a little deeper. Major European colonial powers: Portugal, Spain, France, England, the Netherlands. That's just a small portion. These people have traveled all over the world unannounced, unwanted, and uninvited, showed up on the shores illegally and never left. Now, Trump is calling himself sending people back to where they're from, but you ain't sending none of these people from South Africa. These like Elon Musk, he's not going back, is he? Some of those Ukrainians, they're not going back, are they? You see what I'm saying? This is just a whole bunch of bullshit that these people pull in this country. Again, they got the nerve to have something called homeland security, but this isn't their home, and this sure the hell isn't their land. And we're sitting back and we're watching, but a lot of us are pretty much fed up with this. European colonialism refers to the historical process where European nations established settlements and exerted control over territories outside of Europe. Primarily beginning in the 15th century during the Age of Discovery. Yeah, you know why it was called the New Land? It was discovered a new world because it was new to their asses. We've been here, but it was new to y'all. All right, with Portugal leading the way and expanding to encompass large parts of the Americas, Africa, Asia, and Australia through conquest, trade, and settlement with major powers, including Spain, France, Britain, and the Netherlands. Did these people take this land diplomatically? Did they say, okay, let's sit down with the natives here. Let's see if we can bargain something. Let's work something out. No. Excuse me. They tricked the people. They lied to the people. They killed off 77 million natives to take this place that they now call America. The land of the free, the home of the brave. What's free here? What's free here? And these people aren't brave, they're cowards. Why do you think they spend so much money beefing up their military? It's because they're straight up wholehearted, whole-ass cowards. Excuse me. They're cowards. And they are so concerned about what's going to happen to them because they know that retribution is coming back on them. They know there's a big payback somewhere down the line. They just don't know who it's coming from. But they know for sure that Black Americans, we got something that's in the works for them. But here's the thing about us. We don't have to do a damn thing. We just have to, in due time, wait on the Most High Yah. The Most High Yah is going to take care of this. See, we know how the story is going to end. They don't. They got so much pride that they think they're going to continue to rule forever. Spoiler alert, no, you're not. This isn't your home, and this isn't your land, and you got the nerve to be trying to send people back to where they so-called come from. You ain't took your ass back to where you came from. You ran from your lands because you couldn't do nothing over there. You couldn't build up your country. You fled Britain. You didn't fight the British. You fled them. So you're a bunch of fleers too. You're a bunch of terrorists as well. You're a bunch of aliens as well. The historical phenomenon of colonization is one that stretches around the globe and across time. Ancient and medieval colonialism was practiced by the Phoenicians, Greeks, Romans, Han Chinese, and Arabs. You better believe that. Why do you think there's been this long war between Israel and Palestine? You think that when the people in Palestine struck on October 7 in Israel, that they just picked on them for nothing? This has been happening since 1945, 1948, when all of a sudden the British just said, okay, we'll give these Jewish people a home and we'll make it a state for them. They put them over there in Palestine where people are already living. They, excuse me, they went over there and occupied that space. They've been over there since 1948 and got the nerve to say that these Arabs and Palestinians, they fighting, they picking on us. You are occupying their space. Duh. That's the reason why they keep coming at you, because they want your ass up out of there. With the help of the British, they set up excuse me, an Israeli state, a home for them to be right there, and told them, Palestinians, y'all deal with them. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna be occupying this space, so it is what it is. So now they got the nerve to feel like they're being picked on because the people in Palestine want their space back. This has been going on since 1948. Do the knowledge on this, y'all. Okay, they ain't just at war for nothing. You feel what I'm saying? They have been doing that for a very long time. They are good at colonizing and taking over space. Now, I'm not saying I'm not siding with the Palestinians because they had our people in captivity as well. They've colonized our areas as well too. But I'm just saying, in that particular situation, that's what those so-called Jews have been doing over there. Now, let's look at King Leo, King Leopold, King Belgian. The Belgian king establishes Congo a free state. What was free about Congo? You see our people with their hands cut off? If you didn't bring back enough rubber or sugar, if you didn't meet that quota for the day, they cut your hand off. Again, here are these people showing up unannounced, unwanted, and uninvited, just made themselves welcome in someone else's home, took over the home, and got the nerve to hurt the homeowners. This has been happening for centuries and eons, y'all. When are our people going to wake up and realize that this is what it is right now? And here's the sad, not the sad part, but the truth about it is this has all been prophesied. We transgress against the laws, against the law, statute, commandments of the Most High. And he's been punishing us, and this is all that came with it. So I'm not just ranting off because I just want to run off. I'm trying to make this make sense to you all. We're still being punished. Why do you think we're in the ghettos? We're not in the ghettos because we want to be. We're in the ghettos because that's what our punishment is. But here in 2025 and moving forward, we're waking up and we're realizing that we got to go back to our sources, which is the Most High. Get in that book, get in that Bible, not the Christianity crap that they done perverted and put on us. I'm talking about the real word of God that's taught and preached by the real prophets, not Joel Osteen, not TD Jakes, not Creflo Dollar, not none of them fakers. They're false prophets. America, yeah, we're born here. Yes, we live here, but this is not home. Our home is where those fake people are. Israel, Jerusalem, that's where our home is. We're the Israelites. And we're right now still in captivity in America. But the people who had this land before we showed up in slavery and before the white man showed his ass up, this is their home. Black people have been indigenous to the planet Earth since day one. There was once a world without any Europeans. Can you believe that? Yeah, there was once a world without them. And now they've been scrambling, running around here scared as hell because they've seen some phenomenons in the sky over New Jersey and other parts of the country. Now they're wondering what's going on. Is it UFOs? Are those aliens? Let me tell you something, y'all. This is the paranoia of the oppressor. He's got to beef up his military. He's got to have the Space Force. These idiots think they're going to fight the Lord when he comes back. They got a Space Force. Space Force. Let that sink in for a little bit. What is the Space Force for? Who are you trying to fight in space? Who are you trying to fight off in space? Let me see. Is it aliens from another planet? I doubt it. Because if you let the white man tell it, he's everything. If you notice in movies, in television, in the cartoons, all your life, you've seen white people play everybody. They're, by default, yeah, they're Earthlings, but they're also the aliens in space. Look at that old TV show, My Favorite Martian. What the hell is a Martian looking European for? Do you get what I'm saying? White people are the aliens in space. They are, even when they have these cartoons where they're all based on animals that talk. The animals that talk have a white personality. These white people are everything. They're, excuse me, They're in the past. They're in the future. They put themselves everywhere. But we know how this story is going to end, right? Who are the original immigrants, tethers, and aliens who came to this land, this new world? You see, they invaded this new. What do aliens do when they, excuse me, attack a world? They kill off the natives, they suck up all the resources, and then they leave, don't they? And they go from place to place doing that same thing. Who does that remind you of? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, reminds me of some people that I know of. They put a yoke of iron around our neck until we're destroyed. Who has the yoke of iron around his neck? Look at that picture right there. Even though we don't have the yoke of iron around our neck, what does that mean? It said the Bible says he will have a yoke of iron around your neck until you have been destroyed. Well, we don't have the yoke of iron around our neck, but that means what? We're destroyed mentally and spiritually in a lot of ways. The alien has invaded our space. Space invaders, like the video game. You get it? Alien, illegals, migrants. They were the ones flooding the borders way before our brothers and sisters from Central America and all the other Latin places that they come from, Colombia, Venezuela, Dominican Republic, Cuba. They have, the white man been locked that down. So why isn't he called an illegal alien? How come Elon Musk, who is born in South Africa and now lives in America, how come Charlize Theron, the actress, a South African who lives in America, why aren't they called African Americans? Why aren't these white people who were born and raised in South Africa, come over here to America and set up shop? Why aren't they called African Americans? I want to know. What's going on out here that we don't see this? Zechariah 11, verses 5 through 7. The first part is what really hits home. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Who does all this dirt and then turn around and frees themselves and not sees themselves as guilty? The dominant society has it on lock. They are the judges, they are the court system, they are the Supreme Court, they are every bit of the law here. So that's the reason why they can let off cops for killing black people. They can pardon people who tried to raid and invade the Capitol. You feel me? That's what that's all about. They hold themselves not guilty. The Lord's word is on point, y'all. His word is on point. There's no need to sit around crying and wondering why things are this way, because it's all been prophesied. You got these ICE raids going around, but they're not raiding anybody from Ukraine. They're not sending them back out. They're not sending back anybody from South Africa, the white people from South Africa. If anyone who should be sent down in this country, it should be all of these damn Europeans who showed up unannounced, unwanted, and uninvited, and have been here since they've been here. You see, back in the days, we didn't have a wall to build up to back you up out of here. We didn't have ICE to go around and or so-called something to that effect to go around and round you up and send you back on your ships. We didn't have it like that. But we do know, those who know how this story is going to end. It's not going to end well for Esau. The Bible said there will be no more remaining in the house of Esau. What does that mean? Yep, that means exactly what I said it means. You got your nerve to be rounding our brothers and sisters and trying to send them back. But you ain't sending none of yourselves back. I mean, this guy, Trump, he is a beacon. We need to see him as a spiritual change in our society. He's there for a reason. He's doing these things for a reason. It's about to pop off, sort of say. The Most High, when he comes back, he's not coming back to give out hugs and kisses, lollipops, and ice cream. Like these white pastors would tell you. The Lord loves everybody, and he's coming to save us all. He ain't coming to save everybody. He's only coming to save those in the 12 tribes of Israel. All the rest of y'all are heathens. The Lord calls you heathens. The Lord calls you spittle. To the Lord, you're nothing. The other nations are nothing. So all my brothers and sisters in the 12 tribes of so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the Lord is only coming back for you. He's not coming back for the Ishmaelites, the Edomites, Amalek, all right, the Moabs. He's not coming back for the Hamites. He's not coming for no one but the 12 tribes of Israel. And things are going to get worse before the Lord comes back. So what you're seeing right now is just the start of it. But I just wanted to make this point. The nerve of these people, they got the nerve to project their bull crap on us. Got the nerve to call our brothers and sisters illegal aliens, migrants. No, Esau, Edom, that's been you ever since you showed your ass up on these shores and other parts of the world where all the indigenous people were uninvited, unannounced, and unwelcome. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe. My name is God Dollar Bill Skull. I am out of here. Peace.